My name is Stephen Wekesa Wanjala. I am based in Kenya, Africa, as a minister of the word, as a missionary, as a servant of God. And basically, our ministry started in 2020. This is during the COVID time. People were laid off in our country, and I was also laid off from my work. I used to be employed. So when I was laid off, it was really a challenge. But it was at this time when I received the calling to go out and minister. So we had a shop with my wife, and street kids, street boys used to come to ask for food. So that's how we began the ministry. These boys have run away from home because of poverty, sexual abuse. So we decided to bridge that gap. We decided to go out on the streets and begin feeding. So we started with the feeding ministry in 2020. We had two kinds of feeding. We had a feeding at lunchtime and in the evening. And during this time, we took the opportunity to interact with the boys, to share the word of God, to mentor them, you see, to encourage them and to give them hope. And as we did that, numbers of these boys grew. They became too big. We decided to register a non-profit organization that was basically for the boys. And we called it Bible Street Rescue Center. And we started to reach out to partners and friends so that we could get a piece of land and build a center where we could be able to rescue these boys. It could be like a refuge center for them. And we thank God that by the grace of God, we had bought our own land together with my wife. So we donated the land to the non-profit organization. And as we did that, so many of our friends were touched, and they gave us some donations. They contributed towards that cause. So we started building the foundation. We started building, and we thank God that we were able to bring up the building so well. Though building is very expensive, it had a lot of challenges. We have not been able to finish it completely, but we thank God that we are somewhere. So we have had so many challenges, especially financial, because when the numbers grew and they became so big, we couldn't manage because some partners came off and we were left alone. So we were supporting the ministry and the non-profit organization with our own incomes from our shop and from our farming activities. We have a farm that we grow maize, beans, potatoes. So we realized that the income that is coming in from the farming and the business was too little. Therefore, that's why we decided to come up with a website so that we can go international, so that we can get partners from outside who can come, because the problem that we are having in Kenya, Africa, of the street boys is too big. So many of these boys have given up in life, and the crime rate is high. So we decided to get into that area so that we can be able to reduce the crime rate, reduce infections of HIV, reduce the issue of criminal gangs, and so many other negative things in the society. And therefore, that's why our appeal as Bible Street Kenya Boys Rescue Center is for partners and friends to come in and support this cause, because it's a noble cause. Because these are the future leaders, these are the future pastors, the future bishops. So we are reaching out as a ministry for this kind of support so that we can be able to empower these young boys and girls and for them to also have a life. So basically, that's what we are doing here in Kenya, Africa.